Hello, beautifuls. I want to talk today a little bit about communication. And there are so many ways that we communicate with one another. And we talk with each other, kind of like I'm doing now with you. We share our thoughts and our feelings with our facial expressions, our hand gestures, our body language, and so on. And there are many, many ways in which we communicate with one another. But one area that we are continually communicating and we tend to overlook, and some people don't even know that this is how they are communicating, is with our nervous system. And we are doing this 24/7. Our nervous system works like a radio tower and a receiver all in one. We are continually sending and receiving information through our nervous system. And believe it or not, when we are interacting with every individual, we are receiving the information that is being transmitted from their nervous system, not only with individuals, but our environment and from spirit. And that is why it is vital that we have a connection with our body, that we become aware of the sensations in our body, and we can align our mind and our body to receive the messages that we are receiving, that are bumping around in our experience. If you're hesitant that your nervous system really is sending and receiving information, I'd like you to think back. I'm sure there's been a time or an experience where you have had an interaction with an individual, and they might have said all the right things. Their gestures, their attitude might have expressed all the right things. So they checked all the boxes, but something didn't feel right. There was something that felt incongruent. And that most likely was what was being received on your end from the transmission of their nervous system. Maybe it was they were projecting that they were very, very confident, and yet inside they were nervous or fearful. And we feel that incongruency because of what we are receiving through our nervous system. And sometimes we don't pick up on it because we are not in connection with our body. And so that's one of the things I help people with, is to become connected to their body so that they can learn to regulate their nervous system, and they can also perceive what they are receiving through that wonderful communication system. I thank you so much for listening to this perspective today, and until we speak again, please be well.